So it's been about 2 weeks since the last update, or the only update, on my summer tub. As you can see, the wisteria is doing great. It's grown out of the tub. We're in the evening now. It's about 4:30, so the sun has gone over for the day. Have been out already once today and fed the swordtails their fry, the mollies their fry, and thought I would increase my feeds to twice a day. So I'm going to sprinkle in a little bit of some fine pellet food and see if we can entice anyone up. And also this visit, I thought I might get down in the tub a little bit and see what's going on down there. I know we have no mosquito larvae at all. I'm sure they're laying eggs in there, but stock eats them right away. The lighting's not very good. Having lots of fry come up to eat, but I'm not sure that those are visible to the camera. Sprinkle around a little bit more food, see if we can get them a little more excited. And of course they're not accustomed to this. There we go. Some little gold molly fry darting around there. Quite a few of them. Oh yeah, they're tearing those pellets up over here as well. They're not accustomed to eating this time of day, so it may take a while to get them accustomed to coming up and interacting. As I said, I want to take a look and see what's down in the tub, and I think the best way to do that is simply to move some of the wisteria aside. See what's in there. See what swims by. As you can see, this is very black water. The substrate, as I've mentioned before, is all kinds of oak, maple, just basically leaves from the woods. This was sitting out in the woods last year, and it was about a fourth full of, there's some of the parents down there, a fourth full of leaves, and I began to bring it up here and put it on the deck for the season, and it had some water in it, and I got it up on the rail here and ended up having some hip surgery, not from that, but that delayed me moving it on over to the deck and getting it prepared for the season. So in the meantime, during that brief respite of surgery, the tank filled itself up with rainwater, and so I decided rather than to pour that out and start over, and actually I couldn't pour it at that point, I decided to go ahead and stock it and see what happened. So again, there's no aeration, there's no mechanical ventilation, no sponge, no air hose, nothing on here. Sorry about that. I was hopeful that there's some of the fry, that we'd be able to see the fry better and follow them a little better, and if I left the floating plants alone, that might happen. Thinking about getting something clear. My phone is an old 5C and it's not waterproof at all, so I'm thinking about getting some glass, a glass container, and suspending it in the water and maybe putting the phone in it. I will do that when the sun's out one day and on the tub. I don't know if you guys can see them, but I'm seeing all four parents and lots of fry, but the water just really is dark. It is black water, so very hard to see on there. So very pleased with this at this point. It's doing better than I thought it would do, and you may have heard a frog, and these guys have some close neighbors. There's a pond kind of behind that tree that's kind of overgrown. It was there. I think it's I don't know, 400, 450 gallons. It's a liner. It's right in that area. And it has a couple of large goldfish in it. They were in there when I moved here, and occasionally we have hawks that sit up here and imagine that they're going to catch them, but they haven't in 15 years, so the fish are fairly large. I don't ever bother those fish. I never clean the pond out. I don't do anything to it. With tubbing becoming more popular, I might rethink that. Get my snake boots on and get down there and see what we can do with that maybe next spring. So thanks for sitting through this update if you have, and I'm always interested in getting feedback, comments. Tubs are new to most of us, and certainly very new to me. My biggest hope for this was not to have an outside aquarium, to have something as natural as possible, and see how that would manage on its own. So very happy so far. Thanks again for stopping.